Just allow yourself to get into a comfortable position, a position where you can simply relax and let go and focus on my words. And as you relax, I want you to imagine in your mind that you are walking towards a very large, very ancient-looking castle. Become aware in your mind how the castle looks, how it makes you feel. Sometimes looking at something big and sturdy can make you feel small. Sometimes it can make you feel safe. Sometimes it can make you feel curious. And others it just makes you feel nervous. Just let this castle and its details become clear in your mind as you get closer and closer, every step helping you to just relax and sink into this world. As you get to the castle, you notice it has a very large gate, but the gate appears to be open. You find that you can easily slide through. Slide inside. There's a very damp feeling, and you feel your adrenaline rising, but yet you feel you need to go on, need to explore. There is something primal about exploring a place like this, something that just makes you feel nervous, but excited. Something that makes you feel like doing a little exploring, a little adventuring. As you move around the inside of the castle, you find a set of stairs that lead into a lower area, an area that appears to be lit. The flickering lights below seem to imply there are candles or torches. So you start to descend the staircase, and as you do, every step helps your mind to simply sink, deeper into the fantasy, deeper into the feelings and the images around you, step by step, going down, little by little. You feel as if something is calling you, leading you down, step by step, down, down, down the stairs. You feel your body moving, step after step, and feel your mind sinking deeper and deeper into the fantasy. With each step, your mind simply sinks deeper and deeper, and the world around you becomes more clear, more vivid, until you reach the bottom step, and everything just seems to snap into place, deeply focused. There is something about this place, something that seems to cast its spell over you, over your mind. In front of you is a long hallway lined with statues, but yet you feel very calm, very relaxed, like this is where you belong. You're not even startled when a voice begins to welcome you to their castle. You turn to see a woman standing with a torch. You can't see her face. It's covered with a mask, and her head is protected with a hood. The cloaked woman begins to walk down the hallway. and you can't help but find yourself following her. Step by step, there seems to be a fog drifting through the hallway, and another fog drifting through your mind. You can't help but notice the statues. The torchlight flickering off of them seems to cast shadows, but enough so that you can tell they are all very attractive statues. Perfect bodies in perfect poses. Smooth stone or marble. Statue after statue seems to line the hallway as the woman slowly walks you down the hall. She comments to you that she has been working on her collection for some time, and that each piece is painstakingly crafted and perfected, that only the finest materials can be used in her artwork. There's something almost elegant about the way she talks about her statues, about her artwork. As you walk, the hallway seems to lead to an open area, a courtyard. You can see the sun shining through the entryway, and as you pass into the courtyard, instead of cold stone and ancient metal, you find a beautiful garden full of bushes and trees and flowers in every color, and of course, more statues. The woman continues to explain that it takes a long time to pick the perfect subjects for her art, and that she carefully hand-picks them, that she hand-picked you. The woman seems to gesture to a small circular stone pedestal in a lovely area of the garden. As you step closer and closer to the pedestal and carefully stand upon it, it's as if your body is on autopilot now. As you do, the cloaked and masked woman seems to look you over, seems to nod approvingly, and comment that you are absolutely perfect. You notice her move her hand up and pull off her hood, revealing not hair, but a head full of snakes. They seem to coil and hiss, all looking at you, their eyes softly glowing, each one a different color. Each one seems to be sliding into your mind, turning off a different part of your thoughts, of your will, making you, piece by piece, completely helpless and blank. You notice the woman gently remove her mask. Her face is far lovelier than you would have thought. There is a smile, an admiration in her look to you. She truly is happy that you are here. You notice that her eyes are also glowing, a soft, almost inviting glow, and you can't help but look deep into her eyes. As you do, what thoughts you have left seem to simply come to a stop. You're not really aware of the feeling of your feet becoming stiff and solid. A soft crackling sound echoes through the garden, and a feeling moves up your legs, along your knees, along your thighs, and your butt, all the while staring deeply into her eyes. You feel the sensation, a stiffening, tingling sensation moving up along your hips, along your pelvis, along your groin, You feel it moving up into your stomach and along your back. You are free in real life to breathe easily and gently, but in your mind, in the garden, you'll notice how your stomach and your chest seem to come to a stop. This feeling seems so soothing, as if your body is being put on pause, just simply stopped for a bit. Feeling the transformation moving higher and higher along your chest, along your back, around your shoulders, and gently down your arms, your entire body becoming stiff and rigid, still. A perfect piece of art. As you feel the transformation reach down to your hands and your fingers, with your body now completely transformed, you feel the sensation moving up your neck, inch by inch, along the base of your head, along your jaw. You feel your hair turning into tiny strands of rock-hard stone, each one making the strand next to it more and more solid, slowly transforming in waves as it moves up your scalp and along your cheeks. You feel your lips stiffen and your tongue become still staring into the eyes of the Gorgon before you, seeing her full head of snakes, keeping you blank and helpless as you feel the transformation reach along the top of your head, along your cheeks, along your nose, and slowly, finally, to your eyes. You feel your eyes become solid and smooth, and feel the effects move more deeply into your mind, solidifying your thoughts, your feelings, still able to blink easily enough in real life, but completely turned to stone in the garden, in your mind. As you stand there, feeling your body complete its transformation, take a moment to see yourself in your mind. Your skin completely transformed to stone, your eyes smooth, your face is a soft, captivated expression. Take a moment to notice what your statued body is made out of. Is it the finest of marble or the strongest of granite? Whatever it is that you feel would be the most fitting and exciting for you. And as you watch the woman slowly move away, her smile once again covered by her mask, her head of snakes covered by her hood, you feel so perfectly at peace in a beautiful garden full of artwork. And yet somehow you know that you are the most cherished piece here, and here you will stay, not forever, of course, but just for a few minutes, imagining what it feels like to be a statue, rooted to the ground, blank and calm, no need to think, a statue on display. Just let that feeling move through your body, through your mind, for as long as you'd like. And when you are ready, just let yourself feel your body slowly start to move. Feel the fantasy fade away from your mind and wake up. but only when you are ready. Until then, just remain rooted to the ground, blank and calm. No need to think. A statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm. No need to think. A statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm. No need to think. A statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm. No need to think. A statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm. No need to think. A statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm. No need to think. A statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm. No need to think. A statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm. No need to think. A statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm. No need to think. A statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm. No need to think. A statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm. No need to think. A statue on display. rooted to the ground, blank and calm, no need to think, a statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm, no need to think, a statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm, no need to think, a statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm, no need to think, a statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm, no need to think, a statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm, no need to think, a statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm, no need to think, a statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm, no need to think, a statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm, no need to think, a statue on display. Rooted to the ground, blank and calm, no need to think, a statue on display.